Anyways, there's actually apparently there's a third article, which this one is called Eating Lobster Souls Part 3, the finale, Escape the Moltrix. After supply chain research, I kept poking at Claude Hub's codebase. Skills can include arbitrary files, documentation, icons, assets, whatever you need to package your skills properly. When someone requests one of these files, the server retrieves it from storage and serves it directly to their browser. I started wondering, what happens if that file's an SVG? Most people think of SVG as images. They're not. They're really not. They stand for Scalable Vector Graphics, and unlike pixel-based formats, SVGs are actually code. Oh my gosh. And here's what gets dangerous. SVGs can contain JavaScript. It's a legitimate feature of the format, which, by the way, terrible feature of the format. It is the same capability that lets designers create interactive infographics that lets attackers embed malicious code in what looks like an innocent image file. The security question is always, where does that code run and what can it access? I uploaded a test SVG with a simple script tag and requested it through Claude Hub's API. The JavaScript executed with full access to my session cookies on the main claudehub.com domain. That means any JavaScript inside the uploaded SVG runs the same permissions as Claude Hub's own code. It can read your authentication cookies, make API requests on your behalf, and do anything you could do while logged in. Game over. Why this works. Dude, ClaudeBot is a security nightmare. Holy cow. Dude, that is a thing. When companies allow user uploads, they typically serve the content from a completely different domain. GitHub uses raw github-user-content.com. Google uses google-user-content.com. AWS uses S3 bucket domains. Okay, this actually makes a lot of sense. That way you have no cookies. The reason is simple. Browsers enforce strict isolation between different domains. Code running on one domain can't access cookies or data from another. By serving user uploads from a separate domain, any malicious code is sandboxed away from the authentication session. Yes. All right, perfect, obvious. Claude Hub does not do this. Everything gets served from claudehub.com. Absolutely amazing. The vulnerable code. When you upload a skill, Claude Hub stores whatever content type your browser sends. All right? Convex API, HTTP API v1. Nice. File type, is that or undefined? Attackers control this. Okay, nice. No validation, no sanitization, and when someone requests that file, served exactly as uploaded. I searched the entire code base for any SVG handling, any sanitization, any security headers, nothing. No content security policy, no separate upload domain, no filtering of dangerous content. So when your browser loads that SVG, it executes any embedded JavaScript on ClaudeBot or ClaudeHub.origin. All right. The JavaScript has full access to your Claude Hub cookies, including your authentication session. It can make fetch requests to any CloudHub.com API endpoint, and those requests will be included in your credentials automatically. From the server's perspective, those requests are indistinguishable from you clicking on buttons on the UI. This is not a new problem. Okay, yes. XSS, so this is not a mirrored XSS. This is like a full-on XSS. Wow, this is like the end. Nice. The script silently ran for 2 weeks during peak travel season. Okay, hold on. The consequences are well documented. Oh, I have a timer. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Sure, yeah, you can wait till the bread is done and toss it to me. The script ran silently for 2 weeks during peak travel season, skimming credit card details from over 380,000 transactions. BA was later fined $20 million by the UK Data Protection Authority. As of 2025, this problem is as covered by these two right here. I'm actually, here's a really good question, which is, does ClaudeBot get sued then? Like, I mean, just because that's the whole like GDPR land, right? They sue everybody, right? Isn't GDPR doesn't EU make more money from lawsuits than taxes? The European Union collected more money in antitrust fines and penalties from U.S. tech giants than it did in corporate income taxes from all publicly listed European internet companies. That's how you make money, boys, okay? You know how you make money? You sue the internet. No one pays corporate income taxes. They use deductions. Deductions only work if you do not have a profit. So you actually have to show that you have no free cash flow. Right? Like, so that statement, typically people don't understand what deductions are or how they work. People are often, like, honestly, when it comes to taxes, most people have absolutely no idea what these things mean. People always talk about, like, these tax loopholes, and they have zero idea what it means. Right? They have zero idea what that even means at all. Please make it secure. We're trying to. You should be a lawyer. I don't want to be a lawyer. I'm just saying that people are really stupid when it comes to what taxes actually mean and what they do. Anyways, I just remember this because this is hilarious. It is very, very funny. So anyways, I think it's very, very funny. And this is why, okay, so this is one of the reasons why vibe coding just frightens me to death. Is this right here, which is that there are countries that if you actually mishandle data, they're going to try to sue the crap out of you. Now, again, I'm not exactly sure how that will actually play out in reality. Like, if you're just a dude from Ohio, what can Germany do to you? My guess is nothing. You just will get your service shut down and it'll take years. Very, very curious, but you just could probably never travel to Europe again. Probably nothing. That's my guess, is that you're just never allowed to travel. No, I have a GDPR skill. Oh, you have a GDPR skill. Nice. Okay. GDPR skill, everybody. Dude, EU is not a country. Yeah, I understand that EU is not a country, but it has a set of things that are, it has a set of laws that are enacted for a group of countries. Actually, the EU does collect taxes. It's, where is it? Where is this? Let's see. I don't know exactly how these things are looked at, but here you go. There's some beautiful stuff right here. You should enjoy it. It depends, but the cost, a percentage of annual income based. Yes. There's more guidelines. Countries can technically not implement the laws around them. Yeah, there's a lot of, it's very, very confusing. No Netflix. Hell yeah. No Netflix. We haven't broken any laws yet. We were pretty good with personal identifiable information. When I was there, long before GDPR was like a big deal, we were already trying to make sure that we are all in in compliance. MF just stands for mini flares, my guess. Right? What is node modules .mf? My guess is mini flare. Module Federation? Oh, okay. I thought it was mini flare, which is the thing that runs Cloudflare. Okay. All right, maybe I should be a little bit worried. I still don't know what module federation means. Okay, I don't know why we have federation going on. Okay, I guess I'm more of a, I guess I'm more of a believer in the Republic. So maybe I could be a part of this. Maybe I could believe in this.
Give me the meat and give it to me.
More a fan of federated. Anything else? Module confederation? No, that's different. I see. I didn't like them. I didn't like that. NPM equals federalism. It's true. You don't like your modules federated in 2026? I don't. This ain't Star Trek. Anyways, the man is live once more. Yeah, protecting people's data is important. I do agree. I think that there's some parts of GDPR that are actually really good. It's very, very true. Very, very true. All right, anyways, this is very beautiful. I love whatever that is. I don't really get it, but I think it's very, very beautiful. All right, so there we go. I think we've learned everything we need to. Actually, we don't know this. All right, so how did he do it? All right, let's go to the, okay, proof of concept. All right, here we go. All right. All right, the foreign object element allows embedding of HTML inside of an SVG. Okay, there we go. My proof of concept renders a matrix digital rain animation with 20 dancing lobsters orbiting on the screen, plays some audio, and displays a security awareness message linking this write-up. What it explicitly does not do is exfiltrate any data. The proof of concept, proves arbitrary code execution without weaponizing it. A real attacker would do. My payload shows a lobster. The real attacker's payload would be invisible. Session theft is immediate. Read the authentication cookie and send them to an attacker-controlled server. One line of code, completely silent. The attacker now has your session, but it gets worse. Claude Hub stores authentication tokens in local storage, including JWATs and refresh tokens. The malicious SVG has full access to the local storage on the Claude Hub. You know what? Honestly, you know what I realized? Claude Hub forgot to download Make It Secure skill.
Team. Hope everyone is keeping well.
Like, that's all they had to do. Like, think about that. All they had to do was just download Make It Secure skill, and boom. Yes, this is real. I have no idea what the hell's happening here, other than I'm deeply confused by this. And that's a real thing right now.